Hello there, everybody. This is Patty with the G Team, and I'm here with Lou Rock.
What up, y'all? It's your boy.
And we are in St. Augustine, and we found this cemetery here that's an all-black cemetery. And it's kind of sad because they're not really taking very good care of this cemetery. So I kind of find that disrespectful, and I know a lot of you would agree. Anyway, we're getting ready to go in here. There's some very old graves in here, and we're going to do some pictures, we're going to do some filming, we're going to do some EVPs, and we are hoping and we feel pretty confident that we're going to get some good stuff out of this cemetery. So let's do this.
Hope you enjoy.
Hope you enjoy. Peace.
Peace.
Hello there, guys. This is Patty, and I am at a cemetery in St. Augustine that is an extremely old cemetery. I mean, look at these graves. Someone told us about these graves. They're way back in the woods, and they're not very well maintained, that's for sure. These here are actually covered in brush, leaves, things like that. Weeds have grown over them. You can still see this one here, but those there, you cannot see. There are graves under that spot right there. And then here's one over here, and they're pretty much about to be covered. Weeds and everything is growing over these as well. Wow, this is crazy. And there's even some right over there. We got Lou and Cassandra walking this way. This is just crazy. Look at this. These are some very old graves. They're early settlers of St. Augustine, which is the oldest city in the United States, established in the 1500s. There's one here. Wow. These here. There's graves way back there in the woods. I see little headstones here and there throughout the woods. This one here. Wow. At peace. Born October 12th. That's when Mike was born. 1887. Died May 18th, 1906. Wow. Shares the same birth date as Mike. There's some here. They're just scattered all throughout these woods right here. Everywhere. And there's a lot more over here. I know, they're everywhere. This is. It is. They don't maintain this very well. That's for sure. What? What happened? What happened?
Something. I don't know, Patty.
What? Did something bite you?
It don't look like nothing bit me. Is there hot grass right there? Them white flowers. That's hot grass, ain't it? God, that stings.
Oh my God, that's why I always wear boots when I come to these places. Now do you see why? Look at these graves that are just tucked back into these woods here. Wow. A lot of these are overgrown really bad with weeds and stuff. Here's a couple more. Look at this. Just so overgrown. You can't even really get back in there without walking through all that brush. Is it?
Yes. That's what it feels like, that fire grass.
Wow. This is just amazing. I haven't seen a cemetery quite this. I mean, I've seen some cemeteries that are really old, but you can tell this cemetery's older than a lot of the ones that I've been to. Wow. This one here is kind of fenced off, But it doesn't look like anybody's buried in here. If they are, they don't have a tombstone. They're just buried inside these walls right here. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's some way back in them woods down there. Holy smokes. Okay, this one died in 1925. That's actually the year my father was born. I just got the whiff of like honeysuckle. Strong whiff of honeysuckle. This is a small one here. This might be a child. You can barely read it. There's so many old ones scattered all through here. Wow. And then there's more back here in these woods too. So not only are they out here in the cemetery, these woods must be part of the cemetery, and they just don't maintain it at all. I mean literally at all. Look at that. Wow. It's kind of sad. They're all throughout the woods. I can see little headstones everywhere. Look at that. They're everywhere. Headstones in these woods. Hello, is there anybody with me? I might be able to hear you. I'm gonna take a walk down this little trail here. I'm out of breath. There's some here. They're everywhere, all around me. There's one right here in that brush. Actually two. Could be more. There's some right over there. Over here. Over here. Right here it looks like there's probably someone buried right here too. Yep, they're everywhere. Is anybody with me? Can you talk to me? We just love St. Augustine. We know that there's some spirits out here. We were told by some locals that there's a lot of spirit activity out here. Maybe you guys are some unrested souls. You're not happy about something. I'm not sure, but I'd definitely not be too happy about the way they take care of the cemetery, which is not very well. Which is kind of a shame. They're everywhere out here, everywhere you look. And the thing is, they could be even where I'm walking. And there's just no tombstone, so there's no way of knowing someone's there. This one here. This one died in 1979, so that's still a long time ago, though. There's a world veteran there. I mean, a war veteran here. World War II. Died in looks like it's 1922. Not sure if that's when they were born or when they died. Well, this one's sunken all the way in. There's another one over there, the same thing. It's like right there. That one's sunken in too. And there's one right there. There's an open grave here as well?
He thinks it's closer up that way, that the lady told us when she told us about the cemetery.
Uh-huh.
So we'll check it out when we go back that way.
Okay, sounds good. Wow. I definitely want to turn my spirit box on out here.
So how do you feel out here?
I don't feel anything bad.
It's like
Just
a sadness to me.
It's a sadness. And I think that they're upset about how this has not been taken care of. The lack of respect.
Yeah.
You know.
I have took pictures of y'all so we can look and see.
Okay.
See, these are new put up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these guys were veterans.
Yes, they
World
sure
War
were.
II veterans. They deserve more respect.
They definitely do deserve way more respect than this. This is just absurd. I just can't believe this. I mean, I've seen some cemeteries that were pretty, you know, kind of messy, not well taken care of. But this is the worst, I believe, that I've seen as far as taking care of it. I mean, at least come out here and clean up and show these people some respect. Is there anybody here? Can you whisper into my camera? Look at all these over here. Oh my goodness. It's a whole row of them right here. A whole row. And then again, covered up in the woods here. Wow. There's a train somewhere off in the distance. I just can't believe this. You hear something? Yes. Right in here. Is there somebody here? Do you want to talk to us? I'm going to turn my spirit box on. Okay, so we've got the K2 meter sitting on this grave here. There's a whole bunch of old graves right here. Cassandra feels a presence really strong right in this area, and I actually kind of do too. So I'm going to turn my spirit box on. See if we can communicate with some of these people. Hello there. Hello there. Are there any spirits with us right now? What's your name? What year did you die? A while? Ooh. This box right here in my left hand, you can communicate with us through that box. You're doing good so far. How did you die? Murdered!
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Murdered. Yes.
That was a clear EVP. Murdered. Who murdered you?
With that.
With gun.
Is that what that was?
I think so. Are you okay on the other side now? I communicate with spirits. You can talk to me. I'll hear you. What do you think of St. Augustine now? Ridiculous. Are you upset about the way they don't keep up this cemetery?
Did you hear I hate it?
I think so. We just heard they were murdered a minute ago. Clear, I was murdered.
God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you all. I think so. Can't wait to hear that back.
What?
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us? Any spirits out here at all, no matter where you're buried at, you're welcome to come over here and communicate with me. I don't have to be by your grave. Something is biting my arm. Holy
I've been
crap.
getting torn up since we
You're
got
getting
here.
torn up. Anything?
Big time.
Big time. Did you hit the big time when you were here? Are one of these graves yours? I think I heard Patty and Lou Rock.
Kathy, right?
I think either Kathy or Patty.
I heard another name too.
You
yeah.
did?
But I definitely heard Blue Rock.
Are you buried right in front of where I'm standing?
Yeah.
Did any of you die from the yellow fever? Said it again, 4. Is that white tombstone yours? I'm kind of drawn to that one for some reason. Is that yours? What does heaven look like? Can you tell me what heaven looks like? The garden. Have you been there yet? Have you seen heaven?
I'd like to say thank you to all the people who served in the military. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for serving our country. is a very active cemetery. Whoa. It's like borrowed time. Are there any children buried out here as well? If so, how many? I think so. Were any of you poisoned? Is that the one, Cassandra? We were told there's a grave out here that you can actually see down into the grave. We're trying to figure out which one it is.
This is
Mary? Mary, are you with us? 30. Somebody was telling me their age. Sounds like they're trying to tell a story. Keep talking, we're listening. We're going to try to make out everything you said. If we can't understand you right away, we will later. Do you know that we can hear you? Can you hear yourselves? Well, thanks for talking to us. We appreciate it. Before I go, can you tell me what my name is?
Dog barking.
Is that what that was?
Sounded like it.
Can you tell me my name? My name is Patty, in case you don't know. Can you tell me my name? Do you see spirits with us? We've lost people ourselves. Do you see any of those spirits with us right now? If so, tell me how many.
I cannot wait to listen to this.
I can't either. I think I heard your name.
I thought I heard it again too. Who's trying to talk to me?
That's Bobby? What?
Who's saying my name?
Did you say Lou Rock?
Do you have a message for me?
Well, you rest in peace, okay? We'll turn this back on the other side of the cemetery. You'd like to talk to us, come with us. Whoa. Soldier. I think it said soldier. I'm itching so dang bad. It's hard for me to stand here anymore. I'm getting torn up so bad. That's why otherwise I could.
Said something right before you cut it off.
Yes. Oh, I'm just getting ate up really bad. Like something is just chewing my legs. I would have done more EVPs. I was getting some great stuff, but I'm literally getting chewed up. And I've got pants on, but they're eating me right through my... Yeah? It's an open grave?
It's sunk in.
Look at it.
Oh my
That
God.
don't look like an open grave.
It does look like an open grave.
Trying to see if there might be a stone at the top. There's
What?
a stone up here.
Up there.
But
You think they dug this? Maybe getting... Oh.
Is there a tombstone in there?
not that I see.
No.
That does look like an open grave. It's just a big hole in the
Yeah,
ground.
it's right up here. We're going. He found where an animal was going through one and coming out, going in one side of one and coming out the other.
Really?
It shows the path, literally.
Show me where that one is.
Right
And,
around
and is
here.
what about the one where you can see somebody?
We're
And
gonna go
okay.
towards the front on that.
Okay, we just found this real old one here, and Cassandra's gonna walk around with the K2 meter. There's just a wall around here. It doesn't appear that there's anybody buried here, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm sure this wall's here for a reason, so there probably is someone buried inside of here.
Well, this thing was pingy last night.
It sure was pingy last night. It was going off like crazy last night. We were at, ooh, you alright?
Yeah.
We were at a different location last night, and this thing was going off like crazy.
I stepped on a palmetto bush. This makes me think somebody's here too. So you got this and it's separating. But then you got where maybe two could lay here.
Mhm.
See,
That's just it, yeah. And the thing is about St. Augustine, no matter where you walk in the town of St. Augustine, they say that there's people buried everywhere. And we're basically walking on them. There's the streets, the sidewalks, everything. They say there's people buried everywhere. Because this is such an old city. I'm hoping that we do catch something on camera. Okay, I found this spot here that we were just looking at that I think would be a good spot to do some EVPs. We didn't get any activity on the K2 meter, but I just feel a strong presence right here. Cassandra does too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Uh-oh, is it raining?
Yes. And I think it's coming quick.
It's starting to rain. Hello, is anybody with us right here? What is your name? Ooh. Did you say Joe? Who's buried right inside this area right here where these walls are? Who's buried here? Oh boy. It is starting to rain. We're going to have to go ahead and go, guys. I don't want my equipment to get wet. It's starting to come down fast. Well, it was nice talking to you. Thanks for talking to me. I would stay longer, but it's going to rain. Bye-bye. Rest in peace. You ready? Yes. Yeah, it's getting wet. Yep, got to turn this off. Anyway, I can't wait to check the EVPs out. I know that I got some really good stuff, so... Lou's still walking around. Cassandra and her husband are still walking around, but we're going to go ahead and go because it's starting to rain. We got some more places to check out anyway. Alright guys, peace. Love you. Bye.